Y'all come on in and sit wherever you want.
Well, if you've ever eaten down here at MarcyJo's, you know that the food is good, the experience is wonderful, and you've always got a smiling face to greet you at the door. But some people don't know that we also do special events, don't we, Marcy?
Yep, we do. Yep, I do all kinds of catering, and also they'll come in here too, and I'll have like 40, 50 people, and they'll want fried chicken dinner or just whatever. You know, I give them a choice.
So sometimes you'll reserve the building for special events?
Yep, sure will, like bridal showers or just whatever.
Yeah, so we like to have that. This is such a neat old building that people come in here and they just feel like they're coming home to someplace. We can only seat about 45 or 50 people in here, so it's kind of tight, but it's fun. Well, sometimes when we do have those special events, we like to feature special items, and so this is one that sometimes we'll also share. This is called our sausage lasagna. Now, this is a recipe that I discovered through looking at different cookbooks and kind of tweaking it on my own. People make lasagna in all sorts of different ways. Even when Marcy and I were talking about this right before we were getting ready to shoot, going through everything, she said, "You use that instead of that, and you use that instead of that." I said, "Yes, I do. This is my recipe." So let's go ahead and get started. So instead of using ground beef, I use ground pork. And that gives it a really nice flavor, kind of like our meatloaf when you add sausage into meatloaf. So all I've done here is I've made some, I've put the ground sausage in here and got it nice and brown, added about a cup of onions and some garlic, crushed garlic. It smells wonderful. I added my Italian seasoning, which is oregano, fennel seed, parsley, all sorts of good stuff. So I've added that in there. You can also put a little bit of salt and pepper just to kind of make all those flavors jump out. And then over here, well, next, after this brown's nice and good, which it already has, I'm going to add my tomato sauce.
It's beautiful.
Next, some crushed tomatoes. And then some tomato paste. And of course, the tomato paste is what binds everything together. So Marcy, what are you going to do next after we've... Once I get this kind of stirred.
I've got a 9 by 13 pan here that I've sprayed. And then I'm going to take my noodles that are already cooked. And I'm going to layer it right here on the bottom.
Now, like instead of using ricotta cheese, a lot of people love ricotta cheese.
Yes, and that's what I use, but you use cottage cheese, right?
I do. I really love the creamy texture of a cottage cheese. It just gives it a nice buttery flavor.
It's more healthy. I'm not about that healthy stuff.
Well, I don't know if it's more healthy or not. Ricotta kind of has a like a tang or something. I don't know. Well, what kind of events have you had here in this past year, probably?
Oh, gosh.
Talking about catering?
We did a bridal shower this just a couple months ago, and then we did a wedding rehearsal. And, I can't even think. I do, you know, probably 1 or 2 a month, actually.
Well, and sometimes we do a songwriter's night.
Yes,
where we'll have professional songwriters come down and perform.
Yep, we do.
We'll cook this lasagna.
Yeah, we've had that. Oh, and then also every Valentine's Day, we do the lasagna. And we do a fresh little spring mix salad. And do a little chocolate covered strawberry or something. It's just
those things are messed up.
Yeah, those
are
really
so good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to layer our meat here on top of our noodles. Next, we're going to add in our cheeses, which is the the cottage cheese with the parsley and the mozzarella cheese. And we have a little bit of Parmesan cheese in there too. Some people like the grated Parmesan. I actually prefer the shredded Parmesan. You just kind of get more for your flavor and texture.
Do just half?
Yep, do half of that there. After you get that half on, I'll sprinkle just some mozzarella.
That looks good.
Looks wonderful. It smells so good. I love the smell of sausage. And then next, we're going to just go ahead and layer the rest of these noodles on top.
Okay, I'll do that.
Then you're going to do your meat again, followed with your meat. After she gets that on, you know, we have the upstairs, the Sugar Plum Lane. Well, didn't Laura, who runs that, didn't she have her bridal shower here one year?
Yes, I think she did.
It was like after their wedding. They were on their wedding gear and they came here for the reception. It looked like it was a lot of fun. I hated missing that. We were out of town.
That looks good.
Yep. So you guys kind of get the drift. We just layer these again. You're going to heat your oven to 375, put it in there and bake it for 30 to 35 minutes. Another great thing about lasagna is that you can make it in advance and put it all together, put it in your refrigerator.
Oh, yes.
And then come evening time when you get off work or whatever, you can pop it in the oven and cook it really good. You're going to make this for about bake it for about 30 minutes, 35. Sometimes you like it nice and crunchy on top. Now we have a taste tester here.
Okay.
Two from Alabama.
Aw.
Why don't you guys come on up here and see us?
Hi.
Met these fine folks last week.
You got one right there?
Sure did. Introduce yourselves again to us. How are y'all today?
Good. I'm
Good.
Wanda.
Paula Wanda from Arab, Alabama.
Arab, Alabama. What do y'all do down there?
I'm director at a hospital facility
Got it.
management.
A director of a hospital?
Yeah, facilities management.
Okay, okay. Wonderful. Well, we'll have you guys taste our lasagna and see what you think. I hope you like lasagna, first off. And you're from New York originally, is that right, Paul?
Originally, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, wonderful. I think Florida, you moved to for a while?
New York to Florida to Alabama.
Good. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to see us today and sitting in and tasting our lasagna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
you
you guys
for
safe
coming.
travels back to Alabama and come back and see us.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you. Well, there you have it, folks. That's our sausage lasagna here at Marcy Jo's, where we're changing lives.
One bite at a time.